children, good morning to you all. Welcome to the another session of your social class. This is the 11th video, and as every time I am giving you the GK questions like that only. This time also I wanted to give you 2 more GK questions, right? Note down children, already we have learned 20 GK questions. This is the 21. See, I am explaining, please note it down. Which bird, B-I-R-D, bird does not make its own nest? Which bird does not make its own, O-W-N, own, N-E-S-T, nest? This is the 21st question and 22nd. Okay? Ready? Who is the, very easy question, and every day you will eat also in this, during this season particularly. Who is the queen of fruits? Who is the queen of fruits? Okay children? Shall I continue the lesson? Yeah. In the previous video, I have given you some regarding forest. We are discussing regarding the forest we find in India. What are the forests? The types of forest in India what? Evergreen forest, deciduous forest, thorny forest, coniferous forest, and the tidal forest. Right? Now what about the evergreen forest? These evergreen forests are tall and they shed their leaves not at the same time. That is why not at the same time. That is why these forests are always green in color, and throughout the year they are green in color, and they form a broad canopy at the top, and we get the trees ebony, mahogany, rosewood, etc. We get these trees, and these trees are very hard and valuable. Whatever trees we are getting from the forest are very, very valuable children. Now, these trees we can find in the slopes of Western Ghats and northeastern states. For the detailed explanation, you have to watch in the 8th video or 9th video. Right? Now, the second one is deciduous forest. What is the deciduous forest? In India, most of the forests are deciduous forests only. Not only one forest, there will be so many forests, but in India we can find the deciduous forest only. These forests are also called monsoon forest. These forests are also called monsoon forest, and these trees shed their leaves in the dry season, that is about 6 to 8 weeks, they shed their leaves children. And we get the valuable wood from this forest, that is teak, sal, shisham and sandalwood. These trees we can find in the deciduous forest. And where do we find this forest? We find this forest on the foothills of the Himalayan mountains and northeastern states. This is about deciduous forest. And come to the thorny forest. What is about this thorny forest? This thorny forest is full of thorns only. So this thorny forest, in this thorny forest, the trees have long roots, thick bark, sharp thorns and small leaves. And these trees can live without water for a long time. That is why they live only in the deserts. We can find these type of thorny forests we can find in the desert areas only. That is why in the Rajasthan, Thar desert is there now. So in that desert, Rajasthan we can find this forest, and some parts of the Haryana, Madhya Pradesh, Uttar Pradesh and Gujarat, we can find this forest. And in this forest, the trees, commonly we get this forest, bubble, palm, cactus and the teak. And in this forest, most of the trees are more bushes you find than the trees. All everywhere bushy, thorny bushes will be there in this forest. It is very dangerous to go into the forest also because these thorns are very, very sharp. Right? And the another one is coniferous forest. Coniferous forest means these forests we find them in higher Himalayan mountains and parts of Nilagiri Hills. Nilagiri Hills means in the western Ghats. And these coniferous forests, the trees are tall and pointed and needle-shaped leaves. And these forest trees bear cones. The flowers, fruits, roots, everything are conical shape to avoid being frost from the snow. And we get chir, the valuable wood, deodar and fir and spruce we get from this forest. And not only this, they yield resin. Resin is one type of a gum which is used in craft works. And turpentine. This turpentine we use when the paint is thick to make it thin, we use this turpentine. If any paint is thick, if you pour a little bit of turpentine, it becomes thin and it is for useful thing. Right? Now come to the another one is tidal forest. Tidal forest. I am erasing here, children. The last one is, fifth one is tidal forest. In these types of forest, the fifth one is, already we have learned 4 types of forest. What are those? Evergreen forest, coniferous forest, thorny forest and what is another one? Deciduous forest. All these regarding these 4 forests we have learned very well. The fifth one is tidal forest. Tidal. What is the fifth one? Tidal forest. This tidal forest is also called mangrove forest. What is this called? Mangrove. Mangrove forest. What is this mangrove forest? Mangrove forest, luckily we have very near to our school, that is Mada forest. Mada forest. And in this mangrove forest, what is the speciality? In this mangrove forest, roots grow. Generally, the trees, where the roots will be there under the soil. But in the mangrove forest, the roots grow above the soil. Roots grow above the soil. Roots grow above the soil. And these trees breathe through the roots only, not with the leaves. These trees breathe through the roots. Understand? These mangrove forest, where do we find this mangrove forest? These mangrove forests we find in deltas. Deltas of all major rivers. major rivers. Deltas of all major rivers, we find this type of forest, mangrove forest. Now what is meant by delta? What is a delta, children? The alluvial deposit at the mouth of a river. The alluvial deposit at the mouth of the river. At the mouth of the river. We find this tidal forest or monsoon forest in the deltas of all major rivers. What is a delta? The delta is the alluvial deposit. Alluvial deposit means, alluvial means what? Alluvial is a fertile soil. Fertile soil which is very good for growing crops. The alluvial deposits at the mouth of the river. What is it, mouth of the river? Do you know, children? The mouth of the river means here the place where the river, mouth of the river means the place where the river join in the sea. Join in the sea is called the mouth of the rivers. Actually, what is a delta? These deltas are formed only where the sea and rivers also are there. There these deltas are formed. Students, in the previous video, I told you that the rivers flow in the Deccan Plateau, not only in the Deccan Plateau, the remaining rivers also. These, for us, Krishna, Godavari, Mahanadi, these rivers. The rivers flow in the Deccan Plateau, flow and fall in the Bay of Bengal, I told you in the previous video, right? These delta, when these delta formed, I'll tell you. These deltas are formed when the rivers flowing towards the sea, and near the sea, these rivers will split into in many ways, many channels. That means how I tell you, wait. Here, this is the sea. You think that this is the sea, right? This is the river. This is the river. And this is the sea. When this river is going to fall in the, before the falling into the sea, this will split into channels like that. It may be 3 or 4 or 5 or 2. How many channels we don't know, but it will split into channels. This shape will be like triangular shape. You see, triangular shapes. Triangular. This part is called a delta. This triangular part is delta, and in this area the soil is very, very fertile. Alluvial soil we will be having it. And we have very near to our, in our district, Godavari and Rajahmundry. If you go there, Dhavaleswaram, there is a delta, Godavari delta we have. And I told you that it may be split into 5, 3 or 4 channels. Here in Dhavaleswaram, near Dhavaleswaram, we have 3 channels. One is Gautami and one is Vainateya, and we can keep the names also for this. One is Gautami and one is Vasistha and the another one is Vainateya. So 3 channels it divided and it falls in the Bay of Bengal. This Godavari delta has 3 channels. Those are Gautami, Vasistha and the Vainateya. This here. So this is the about the delta. So these deltas we can find in all the major rivers. If you go to Vijayawada, there Krishna river, Krishna delta also we have, right? Krishna delta. We have Godavari delta very near to us. So there also it is divided into 3 channels, that is Vasistha, Gautami and the Vainateya. And these forests are dense forests. These forests are dense. Dense means very deep. All the trees are very close together. Dense means very close together. These trees will be there. That means very bushy forest, right? And here Sundari is one of the tree. Sundari is one of the famous known tree we can find in Sundarbans. Sundarban tiger reserve. Sundarbans. This is we can find this Sundari tree in Sundarbans. Sundarbans means it is a tiger reserve which is located in the West Bengal. Where it is located? This is the tiger reserve, Sundarbans. There we can find this Sundari trees. It is very famous trees and it is in the West Bengal. And these trees are also called tidal forests. These trees are called tidal forest, mangrove forest, all are same only. And we have these deltas in Mahanadi, Godavari, Krishna also are having this tidal forests. Right children? Again one more time I will explain you. These tidal forests are also called mangrove forest. Mangrove forest means mada forest. These roots are grown on the above the soil, and these trees breathe through the roots. And these you can find in the deltas of all the major river. Delta means when the river is going to fall before the ocean or a sea, it splits into different channels. So that shape is like a triangular shape, that is called the delta. And there the soil is very fertile alluvial soil, which is very good for growing crops. Now what is the delta means the alluvial deposit at the mouth of the river. The mouth of the river means the place where the river join in the sea, that is called the mouth of the river. And Sundari is one of the famous tree. This tree we can find in Sundarbans, which is located in the West Bengal. And these forests are also called the tidal forest. And where we find these tidal forests, all the major rivers like Mahanadi, Godavari, and Krishna So in this we can find this Mahanadi, Godavari, Krishna near these rivers. And where these deltas formed, children? These deltas formed when the sea is there in that area. If any river is there only near the seas only these deltas formed, because these rivers flow and fall into the oceans. There only these deltas formed. Where there is no sea and only rivers are there, these deltas are not formed. Only when the sea is there, in that area any river is there, then only these deltas form. This delta is in a triangular in shape, that is why this is called the delta. And this soil is very fertile. Right? Now with this we have learned all the types of all the 5 types of forest in India we have learned up to in this up to 10th video, right? What are those trees? What are those forests? Evergreen forest, deciduous forest, thorny forest, coniferous forest and the tidal forest. These are the main 5 forests in India, and I hope I have given you the detailed explanation. Children, please do watch the videos. In this COVID situation, it is very necessary to watch these videos because you don't have any schools. If there are no schools, you don't study well, you will forget everything. That is why we are with you to give enough knowledge in this pandemic situation also. Children, please like the video and do watch every day and do the homeworks which we are giving through the WhatsApp every day and learn. And when we are going to reopen the schools, we don't know. That is why you have to follow these videos. Otherwise, you will forget everything. Do practice, and when you come to the 4th class, please do practice with the pen, because in the 4th class you are going to write with the pen. So when we are giving the homeworks through the WhatsApp, you are sending me the pictures, but you write with the pen, not with the pencil. Up to 3rd class only we use pencils. From the 4th class onwards we are using pens. So please do practice with the pens and have good handwriting, and hope you like this video. Thank you.